No, have you ever used a fake ID before?
I literally gave the money to somebody to give me a fake ID, but they took too long doing it, so they actually gave me my money back.
You didn't hear that?
So I've never actually physically used one, but I've
attempted
to get one, to use one, and then it didn't work out. But
are you in the service industry? Bartender, server, stripper, cook? Welcome home. Welcome home. This is In The Biz. We keep the world moving, and nobody knows us like us. This show is about sharing our experiences and teaching people about the ins and outs of the service industry, helping people navigate it to make some extra cash. Along the way, we'll interview the best in the biz. Welcome to In The Biz. Now, here are your hosts, Tany Mujikwa, Christian, Noris, and Anthony.
Welcome to the In The Biz podcast.
We love to teach the newbies and steal game from all the OGs.
Oh, Noris, why are you so sad in this wacky world we call the biz? Don't be sad.
he just took a picture of
Before
my
we get
ugly
going,
hair.
please click like, comment, subscribe to everything and anything in the biz. Tell your friend about us. Oh, don't be sad. Actually, finish the rest of this. Go ahead.
Oh, fuck. It looks like Pizza Hut.
Oh, no.
Extra pepperoni.
Kroger got you.
Oh, one, two.
Look how ugly
I've never
this
watched
looks.
that.
He just
I get it, though.
posted
Excuse
a
me,
picture of it.
Excuse me, sir. There's no marinara sauce on here.
Oh,
It looks like a dry pizza.
it's like when you get over anxious and you just want to get into the pizza and you grab the cheese first and it just pulls up.
It looks like when Anthony put on lotion.
Oh no!
And I rub too fast?
Oh no! Oh,
You
that got
funny as
weird.
hell, bro. You
wanna go?
funny as hell, bro.
You want to go there, Christian?
No.
What do you mean?
Lotion.
Yeah, bro.
He made
went there.
He went there.
He went there.
Okay.
Got him.
Okay.
Alright.
He's gonna be afraid to talk now. Look at his face.
How was your week, Noris?
Horrible.
Yeah.
Where's the phone? How was your week?
It was not so great tonight. But I did get a tan though.
You did get a tan.
I got a tan.
What? That's awesome. Okay. All right. No more light skin problems. I like it. And how was your week?
She got really talented.
I didn't go kayaking, but tomorrow is going to be a blast.
Woo!
Nice. So how was your week, though? How was your week?
Working. Just working.
Your week was working?
Yeah, just working.
Oh, okay. Christian, how was your week?
My week was good.
Yeah. Cool.
No,
Cool.
it was good.
Oh, okay.
Lip gloss.
Yeah, I hate shitty drivers, bro.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Man, you know what's funny? I was literally just telling my girl, my 32 years of age, right?
Uh-huh.
The only thing that pisses me off right about now is
Florida drivers.
Florida fucking drivers.
Well, let's get specific. Are we talking specific Floridians or just...
Floridians.
Okay, all right.
Floridians, yes.
Yeah.
I only drive fast when there's nobody on the street.
Don't drive fast.
Yeah.
No, just
Drive
That means
safe, kids.
learn how to fucking drive.
Five miles over the
You know what's
speed limit.
pissing me off about driving? The traffic. Like, why are there so many cars in Florida all of a sudden?
Well, a lot of people have moved from different places now
I
because
know.
Florida,
Oh my
Florida's
god.
popping.
Insane. There's so many people down Sterling. Like, getting to work used to be like 10, 12 minutes max. Now, getting to work, it's like 19. And I'll even turn on my car and I'll see my watch tell me, 21 minutes to get. I'm like, how?
Jeez, that's brutal.
Like, why? Even when there's, no school either, it's still, 17 minutes, 16 minutes. I'm like, who the hell is getting up? Like, why are there so many people here? And Sterling was not like that. Because I've lived around Sterling my whole life here. So it's Sterling was never like that until now.
Yeah, speaking of rush hour traffic, today's episode is about fake IDs. Have you guys ever used fake IDs before? Quick roundtable. Anthony, yes or no?
Sir, have you been driving under influence? Yes, driver. Yes, sir.
Nice.
I'm a minor.
Can we mute Anthony's mic for 30 seconds, please? Yes. Christian, have you ever used a fake ID before?
No, I've never used a fake ID.
Really? Have you ever thought about it?
No, but I need one for Costco.
What do you mean?
If you got one, hit me up. Bro.
I don't think it works like. I think you just need the Costco. Have you ever been to Costco before? I feel like you've never been inside.
I don't know. Let me buy unless I have a Costco card.
He's never been in Costco. Wow. Okay, fair enough.
My mic's muted anyway.
I'm just shocked. I mean,
Why can't you get a Costco card?
No, first of all, a Costco card costs money. First of all,
do you have a Netflix account? Damn, bro. If you want, I mean, we can give you a loan. We can put 10 together each. We got you, bro. Just
$50.
Can we pass the collection plate around, please?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Yes, we'll pass it around twice. Thank you.
Thank you. Offerings and tithes. Offerings and tithes.
Ironic, the African kid giving 10 cents a day to help Tippy. All right. Noris.
Fire your ass up like I did your birthday.
I'm sober today. This is awesome.
Oh, gosh.
Noris.
My week?
No. Have you ever used a fake ID before? Oh.
I literally gave the money to somebody to give me a fake ID, but they took too long doing it, so they actually gave me my money back.
You didn't hear
so
that from her.
I've never actually physically used one, but I've
attempted
to get one, to use one, and then it didn't work out.
Now I know what you're thinking. How on earth does this guy look so fly every single week? Sheesh, beats me. I woke up like this. But if you are thinking of stepping up your wardrobe and getting in on some of this cool swag, check out the In The Biz store at inthebiz.biz. They've got tons of cool fits and gadgets in that store. It would be a miracle if you walked away not feeling this good. Well, excuse folks, gotta get a couple more 2-for-1s to get to before happy hour ends. Bartender, another round here, please.
But I don't know. My friends have always been able to come in clutch.
Obviously, I had it like that. Well, when I was younger, I didn't have it like that. When I was 19, and I was always the youngest in my class because I started school very early. I started first grade when I was 4. And then when I moved here, I was even younger than everyone in my grade. So when people would go out, I couldn't go out with them. So I actually attempted to buy a fake ID online when I was 19. This was many moons ago. And I was very naive. I actually found a guy online. He's like, yeah, I do it, blah, 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 blah. Just Western Union me. I say, cool.
40.
Set him to 250.
250.
1 week later, 2 weeks later, I'm like, hey, bro, what's up? He's like,
that boy greased
and that was
you.
it. It was gone.
250.
And I couldn't track
That
it.
boy
Yeah.
greased him.
It's a fake. I don't know anything about fake IDs. I'm
Tany,
new
what's-
here. I'm new to the country. I just want to be able to hang out with my friends. So I got
Tany good.
I
How
got
many
scammed.
people did you ask for that
A lot.
fake ID?
It was when the internet was relatively younger. You know, you were more trusting. You're like, yeah, looks good
so
website.
like
good website.
AOL era.
Yeah, I didn't have dial-up though. It was like I had broadband at
What's
that
that
time.
face? What was it? MySpace.
Yeah.
Damn, I forget how young y'all be. What was MySpace? Oh my gosh.
Tany still had dial-up.
Right? That's what it was called.
I had that.
I bet they used to wake you up, huh? Sleeping in your crib, just like, what is that?
Bro, like, what's that sound, bro?
What's this? Mom.
Bro, the phone ringing out of nowhere at 3 o'clock.
He don't got no Wi-Fi.
Have you ever
His phone's
used-
on the cell phone, on the home phone?
Have you ever used a landline before?
He didn't even know what a landline is.
Damn.
He's like, what's that?
Is that the one with the strings?
It's when
and
you
the
step on it
cans?
and it explodes.
Gosh. Have you guys ever used a payphone before?
Yes.
Yes. Who hasn't used a payphone?
Where have you used a payphone at?
Yeah, I want
I want to hear this one.
What the fuck?
I feel like you just lied.
A payphone?
Yes.
No, I did use a payphone
Where?
before. They used to have them on the street.
So, okay, you know where they used to have them. When's the last time you used one?
Last time I used one when I was younger. Way younger.
I'm not buying her story.
I'm 22.
I haven't used a payphone since I was about
I've definitely
15.
used a payphone.
I
though.
agreed.
I remember using a payphone.
Maybe.
Because you have to have quarters.
I think she's driven by a payphone before. I'll give her that.
No,
She's
I
definitely driven by
Who
one.
did you call?
My mom.
From what?
What did you call her about?
I
We're asking all the questions here.
Okay, once I think it was because I went to a Hollandale baseball baseball game, and we went out to this little spot, like I guess it was the hangout. They served pizza, but there was a payphone next to it, and I had called my mom and let her know, like, hey, the game just ended. I'm just gonna go out to eat.
So wherever you was at, watched a little girl go to a payphone and nobody offered to say, hey, here's a cell phone.
No, I literally called my mom by the payphone.
You need better friends.
Aww.
Okay.
He was a payphone.
Well, my cousin who lived in the area, so I just walked home.
I'm just playing. I didn't mean to ask you all that. I was just curious of how you found a payphone. He's like, I really wanted to know. All right, guys. When you have... All right, let me ask you this. When someone's buying an alcoholic beverage from you, how often do you guys ID?
Never.
Never for you?
Never.
Y'all.
No.
I mean, Fed, I just think I'm paranoid. The Fed's watching. So
I started getting paranoid when I found out that some girl got fired over that, and I'm like, we're supposed to like ask like.
They actually warned me about like the secret people who are usually around the bar just watching you to see if you do ID. So that's why I got paranoid. So I'm like,
that's the next point I was going to get to.
The Feds watching, bro. The Feds are watching.
So the ATF actually, that's alcohol, tobacco, firearms. Thank you. I was probably going to butcher that. ATF actually has undercovers that look super young, like in their 20s. And they actually have people that are younger too come in and sit at random bars and just ask to order a drink. If you get caught serving a minor, you get a fine of things like up to $5,000. You can go to jail.
Yeah.
Just like that. You can get set up so easy. And I've seen a bunch of people get set up. And I've seen a lot of people get... I'm fired to be like the least of your problems. End up doing jail time because you gave a kid a drink. It's like, it's kind of embarrassing. And then you can't get a job in that industry anymore because you got a record.
Our government pussy, bro.
Has it been like random people?
What's it like in Puerto Rico?
18.
Everybody. Yeah.
18
in El Salvador, you have to be I think either 18, but in other Central American countries, you could be 16.
Yeah, you're an adult.
Be able to drink alcohol.
Yeah, you're an adult.
Y'all be checking IDs?
Huh?
Back home, they'll be checking IDs?
That's what I'm saying. It's not a habit I have.
Corona.
I feel like it's awkward for me.
Corona, man. Modelo. It's Modelo, man. Give it to the baby.
Man.
No, it's awkward. I feel like sometimes people look at me like, you're not even old enough to drink. Why do I have to...
I feel that. Why are you carding me?
Huh?
Yeah. Why are you carding me? I'm like, the last time I got carded, I asked the server, how old are you? I'm like, you don't even have it right.
You don't even have the right.
Do you even know how to read this? No. That's all. Do you guys ever have... Well, you guys don't ask people for ID, so I can't even ask you. Have you ever had someone get offended? Actually, have you ever got someone offended that you didn't ask for their ID?
Yes.
Like you just assumed they were old?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Damn.
I know you old as fuck.
Yeah, they pull out their ID, they start pulling that shit out. I'm like, you're good, bro.
But I feel like the day that
So
somebody
rude.
doesn't ask me for my ID, I'm gonna be like, are you like for real? Like, cause I get asked my ID even though everybody else has their ID, I'm like I thought I was gonna slide this one time.
Bro, you literally got nose coming out of your hair. Like, you old as fuck. Like, no.
What?
I thought he was talking to me. I'm like,
I was like, wait, what is this?
You got nose hairs coming. I mean, you have hair coming out of your nose.
I have hair coming out of my nose.
Yeah, you old as fuck.
Wow.
I got you.
Wow. I don't think that's a thing, though.
That's the sign.
That's a sign?
That's
No,
the sign.
bro.
Like, bro, hey, lift up your... Let me see. Let me see.
But I'm saying, I'm giving an example.
He's
I'm
good.
giving an example, bro. Sheesh.
Damn, I used to...
Giving an example.
Get a reason.
Maurice over here.
Y'all milking that shit.
Like, damn, that's fucked up.
Y'all milking.
All right, pop quiz. What forms of ID are acceptable, Christian?
Passport, driver's license, and just regular ID.
State license.
Okay. All right.
I photoshopped my ID on my phone to make it look like I'm 21.
That is a fake ID.
Well, I've never gotten a physical, but I've done it on my phone.
It's a fake identification.
I've done it to... if you guys ever go to Wilderness Lodge, I've done it at Disney, and for the longest, I felt like I was like, yeah, I finessed Disney just because,
Not Disney.
Disney.
So,
Damn.
yes, and the guy's name
Don't put him on blast. Don't make him lose his job.
rhymes with gosh.
Disney.
Oh, no.
Disney.
Oh, no.
No, y'all ain't get that one. Y'all ain't get that one.
Yeah, and it was because of how we ordered it. And the way I kind of ordered the drink, I'm like, do you have this, and that? And like, in the whole, like, he was weeded. He was like, yeah. He's like, so 2 of them? And I'm like, Yes, 2 of them. And ever since that, and then the next time I came, I'm like, oh my God, like, I made an interaction with him. So I'm
You
like,
built that relationship, and it was like.
So next time I come, you won't like me. You'll remember it's me. And I did that for like a good 2 years until I was, old enough to actually, because I go to Disney a lot.
Stop being fun. You're like, all right.
Yeah,
Hey, Josh. We're good.
So she's like the least hood person, bro. That I ever...
Noris?
Yeah.
Noris got hood tendencies. Get her upset. I've seen she got hood tendencies. You took my table again? Again? Oh shit.
Oh my God.
Boy. Yeah, she got hood tendencies.
What the fuck
Dog.
did you get a fake ID for at Disney? Apple juice on the rocks?
Oh no.
No. You guys have to try it. It's the Huckleberry Punch.
Oh.
That is one of the best drinks. If you're a Disney fan, one of the best drinks.
Huckleberry.
I will not
And
be.
you get it
Not the Huckleberry.
I will not be ordering that at all.
Fire! Oh my God, it was fire.
Yeah,
Not the
I will not be ordering
Huckleberry.
that anytime
It's served
soon.
with a colorful straw.
All right, real quick. What are some giveaways that the person's underage?
Appearance?
Okay.
Is Absolute white or dark liquor though?
Oh, that's a good one.
Dark.
Anthony, you.
Dark.
Can I have a Bud Light?
I'm assuming you mean hesitation?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
The Skechers light up.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Like they're waiting for everyone else to order their drink, so they're basing it
Can
off
I get
that.
chicken tenders?
Mine is actually yours too. When you hesitate to order, what's good here?
No.
Right. I'm gonna ID you. I don't care. I'm just gonna ID you right off the bat.
I've never heard you
let me get a
ask somebody
margarita.
for their ID.
All right, well, the thing is, where
margarita.
we work, there's not a lot of the younger crowd. But yeah, I ID. Yeah, if I'm even, I ID all the time.
You've never ID'd me.
You never ID'd me.
Well, I've kind of worked with you guys, so I kind of know
That
who
could
you
have
are.
been anything.
No, I've just kind of worked with you guys, so I don't need your identification. But no, I ID people all the time. The thing is, though, the part where I get a little awkward is if I have, let's say, a group of 3 people. 2
And
are
like-
clearly old enough to drink, and
and
the
I'm
other
the
looks
young
super
one.
young.
And I'm the young
Then
one.
I have to
Single
ID everyone because I don't want to hey, let me get your ID. So I have to ask everyone for their ID.
Yeah.
But run into situations like that. I'm just surprised that you guys don't ever.
No.
No?
So who among this group would you ID?
No reason. That's easy. That was
All
easy.
right, if it was just us 3.
Kristen.
Like who else?
Kristen.
If it was
You? If it was you
You can't
3,
even put me in the category. I would never get carded.
if it
I
was
ain't been
you
carded in
3,
years.
I'm definitely
Yeah.
IDing you.
why?
Because you just look the most childish.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
it.
like a legit.
I can see it.
Okay.
You seem the little ball, just like, let me get
If
Jack
I
and
ID'd
Coke.
though, if I ID'd though, it
If
would
I-
be you.
You're a terror. You got people
Can I
coming to your
ask
bar.
you guys Is the type of drinks that they order,
Yes.
is that a
Yes.
dead
Great you said that because I was going to bring that up too. Yes, the type of drinks they order matter.
Can I get a strawberry daiquiri?
Yeah, the more
Shirley Temple?
artsy the drink is,
Yeah.
I'm IDing you.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the more
Can I
artsy it is. I'm like, watching Sex in the City, I see. Yeah, no, I'm IDing you on the spot. They're just, I don't know what it is, but you can just tell that something's a little off with someone.
Do you guys ever ask, how old are you?
Nah.
I
Well,
think-
sometimes if let's say I don't have my ID, like, are you gonna stop serving me?
If I think you're really, really cool, I will ask you, are you 21?
Yeah.
Reason why I ask is because if
What's
the
your
ATF
birthday?
has an agent and you ask them, they have to tell the truth. They can't entrap you. So I would ask if I wanted to. I'd be like, "Are you over 21?" Then you can't lie to me. So it kind of covers me.
What's your
If that makes
birthday?
sense. Well, I'm not. Yesterday.
January 23rd,
Yesterday.
4th.
Have you guys ever had someone come to your bar like the day before? Well, I guess you
Oh,
guys have.
you're
You
a
guys
Gemini.
really don't check IDs. You said the what?
You're a Gemini.
I'm not a Gemini.
No, I'm kidding. I'm just saying.
What am I?
that. Huh?
What am I?
You're
Cancer.
Taurus.
He's a Cancer.
He's a stop
Cancer.
sign.
Sure, it's not the drugs episode.
He's an asparagus.
Is it asparagus?
Aquarius.
He's a banana.
Philosophy.
All right, guys. Final
Philosophy.
thoughts on fake IDs. I can't really
Bitch.
talk to you guys about it because you guys really don't
Bruh.
ID. It's
Bruh,
crazy.
I'm not
I swear y'all gonna get in trouble one
I
day.
think they're
All right.
so close.
Well,
to,
we don't
they're not so far removed from being carded themselves. So they're
Okay.
like,
Are their IDs in this
No,
way?
let's be honest.
They go like this. Yeah, this way. They this way.
Okay, but let's be honest. Now there's literally I've seen like 12-year-olds with what's that thing that you be like?
Pina colada?
A vape?
A vape.
True.
Yeah, that's
Like,
fucked up.
come on now. Like, and you expect me to charge you for this .50?
Well,
Well, I wouldn't serve it to a 12-year-old though.
Okay.
But, I mean,
Once you're 13, though, it's a fair game.
I will
fair
never
game.
serve it to someone that looks.
Yeah, no, never
I've never gone to like if you look bro, you out.
I wouldn't serve it to a child.
What about the
I would
midgets?
serve it to somebody who's like
What about
19,
the midgets?
20, like.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like if I feel like you're mature to handle a drink,
A midget.
I wouldn't like frustrate you. You know, like
What country do you guys think has it right? As far as the
say,
drinking
like,
age?
18 years. The
Mexico.
thing is that
Mexico?
America's
What's Mexico?
so
South America.
different
South
because
America.
no offense, but like some people, white people are crazy. Like they don't think about other people. Like,
White people be crazy.
no,
Okay.
I'm serious though. They like it's really just the driving under the influence that I feel like is the I've had that talk with my parents. Like the minute they saw me like hang out, don't drink and drive. Like like you push that on your like. But some people don't think about that and they just get in the car and it's bad.
Isn't that kind of messed up that I actually brought that up now? Now, every movie I've seen with like teen drinking in college, it's always white kids are doing keg stands and all that stuff. It sounds messed up, but
I hate to say it, but it's just because I've had friends that are like, yo, chill. Like, don't do that,
don't know.
There's other people, like, I don't know, other ethnicities who are just more responsible in that aspect.
I don't think black people drink like that.
No, they're responsible.
Like when they're let me rephrase it. When they're like younger
No, the
like that,
problem is they're
I think they're
incarcerated.
just. I don't think they drink like that. I've
Nah.
really
Yeah,
seen
nah,
it,
nah.
and I've lived in different places. I
Tany,
like
the island,
the binge
island
drinking
people.
that a lot of Caucasians I've seen growing
No,
up
you can't.
is completely different. I'm not saying everywhere, but I'm saying
no,
from
hear
what
me
I've
out, hear me
seen.
out. You can't really drink when you're incarcerated. Like,
Oh my gosh, he's gonna hit you in the back.
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. All right, take that one out of the video. Take that one out of the
It's
video.
going in.
Wait, what did he say?
It's going in.
Wow.
Really drink when you incarcerated.
So,
Incarcerated? What does that mean? Like,
Please leave your
Yeah,
comments in the chat
jail.
box.
incapacitated.
That's what he meant, bro. He said
means we're in
incarcerated.
jail. He's saying we can't.
Wait, who said cap?
Jail.
Wow, I can't even talk anymore.
Cappuccinos?
Oh my gosh. You put out.
She get ID.
She needs to get ID.
No, Captain, I would definitely.
Incarcerated? Can you use it in a sentence?
Let's mute Kristen's mic for a sec.
Tell me something. What's the difference between your Aunt Margaret's favorite bottle of wine and the really good stuff? I'll tell you what it is. Just a little marketing. Do us a favor. Tell your Auntie Margaret, no offense intended. Now accepting applications.
Can you give me a simile?
I feel like no one understands what incarcerated is as well.
Behind bars, locked up. That's
Yes, that's what I just.
Wait, hold on.
So jail time.
Yes.
Incarcerated.
Yes, incarcerated. I don't get it. What did you say
Cost of
again?
weed.
You said you could get incarcerated?
No, it
he
was a
said
black
we don't
joke. It was a
drink.
black joke. It was a
He
black
just
joke.
said we don't drink at that age because we can't drink because we're in jail. This is a black.
Like
It's a
black
black
people
joke.
always in jail.
It's a joke.
Because juveniles, majority of the juveniles are black.
Do you get it?
You got it?
That was so mean.
Right?
Right?
Hey, free I'm playing. Okay.
Oh my god.
Chill.
Oh, I'm gonna come back with one.
Damn.
He looks. Can you put
Get
the camera on
ready
him
for
real
the
quick?
swimming one.
He looks so sad with the headphones on.
Jumping the fence.
Look, he said it and took his headphones off.
Yeah, you gonna drag me. I'm taking off the headphones.
Nah, he gonna be in shackles, bro.
He shot and ducked.
In shambles.
All right, guys. Final thoughts on IDs.
Bro.
Anthony,
about-
start us off.
All right.
Final thoughts.
Before you get that drink, and before you 5 drinks in, and you ain't get your ID, just think about, what would Christian do?
Can we mute Anthony's mic, although it's almost over? Did not make any sense. I appreciate that. Thank you. Noris, what are your final thoughts on fake IDs?
All right.
My final thoughts on fake IDs are...
Or IDs in general.
Or IDs
I'll be
in
serious.
general.
I'll be serious.
I don't think using a fake ID in this time is a good idea just because it's so easy to spot a fake one out. Because I feel like if I was to ID, I could easily spot a fake one.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's better to use like a relatives or someone that looks like you kind of thing,
yes,
as opposed to like having one?
My best friend was actually going to do that with her sister, but they were just two different skin tone colors.
Oh, okay.
So it just wasn't making sense. But you can get away with using somebody else's ID that isn't even related to you. Because I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen somebody use a fake ID where it wasn't even them. They weren't even related. They were just mutuals that so happened to have like similar hairstyles in the moment and like just some facial features that look the same, and they got along with it. They passed along with it.
Christian's muted. I'm sorry. Brandon, what are your final thoughts on IDs, sir?
Use them.
Well, I think Christian is the obvious most choice since he can't get a real one since he's not a U.S. citizen. He's the real expert.
I come from
Let's put the camera on him.
Ecuador. Ecuador.
No, I was just saying. Yeah, he didn't say nothing.
No, I'm here.
No,
Oh, shit.
No, I was like, you're still muted because I hear you.
No, he muted. Christian, what say you?
If you have to ask, then card them. But
Card them.
yeah, like
I'm sorry. Wait. Say that again. If you have to ask, then card them.
Yes, like if you have to question
Wait.
it,
One more time. If you have to ask, then card them.
yeah, like if you have to question it, then card them.
Just mute his mic. He's done. All right. Final thoughts here. Actually, my final thought is not really about fake IDs. I actually believe that they should probably lower the drinking age here. I get the maturity argument, but when you have kids that are 18 and able to go to the army and get their legs blown off and come back and can't drink, I think that's a bit of a problem. I think whatever decision you make it across the board.
You do have a valid point, Tany.
Yeah,
But this government
my thought.
only cares about themselves. They say fuck
This has
us.
been In The Biz.
Oh no.
In the beat.
No.